Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the long break in uploads. I just took a little break, but I am now back and I'm pumping more than ever. Today we are going to be reviewing Modern Warfare 2. I have a lot to say about this game because I am very disappointed and angry with how the game turned out. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and let me know down in the comments what you think about this game. I'm going to start off with the multiplayer first because, you know, that's what everybody cares about. So here you guys go. Alright, so let's get into the multiplayer complaints, and I'm sorry if this is a bit unstructured. This game makes me very mad, so I just kind of go off on a tangent sometimes. The time to kill in this game is horrendous. It is very inconsistent and feels random. There's multiple gunfights where I put 15 or more bullets into somebody, they turn around and shoot me 3 times and I'm dead. And sometimes they'll be using the same exact gun. I don't understand what the deal is with it. It's very frustrating when I get into a situation where I know I should have killed the guy, but the time to kill is just, something's broken with it. Something's wrong with it. My biggest complaint with this game is the sprint to fire delay. Okay, let's put you in a scenario. You are running through a hallway, you see an enemy appear at the end of it. So you stop sprinting, you have to hold your gun down and then shoot. But that takes either half a second to a full second in order to actually shoot the guy. And by the time your gun is finally ready to be able to be shot, you're dead. It is horrible. The sprint to fire delay needs to be addressed. I don't understand why it is this way. To me, it feels like they're trying to punish people for rushing, and it sucks. So that is a huge issue which needs to be addressed. Another issue I have is the minimap. The minimap is horrible. Stop removing the ability to see people when they shoot on the minimap. That is a core feature of Call of Duty, and that has been a feature for every single Call of Duty up until Modern Warfare 2019. It does not need to be changed. It has never been an issue. Stop trying to change things that don't need to be changed. Infinity Ward's design philosophy is horrible. I don't understand how this change makes sense at all. It ruins the flow of the map. It gives players a hard time to navigate the map because they don't know where the enemies are. And combined with the awful spawn system in the game, it is horrendous. The spawns in this game are trash. I think it's like a squad-based spawn where you spawn near other players, and it is horrible because I get spawn killed all the time in this game. I spawn in front of people shooting me. I spawn in, and within a second I'm dead instantly. I can't move, I can't react because I have that stupid animation every time I spawn in, so it's just an endless spawn kill. Or if it doesn't spawn you with a teammate that's, you know, right next to an enemy, it will spawn you in the very back of the map away from all the action. It is annoying. I don't like the spawn system. Please just go to a traditional spawn system. Another thing I don't like is the flinch in this game. Every single time I shoot somebody, they will turn around and get a headshot no matter what. I feel like I'm being punished for shooting people. It's horrible. Another thing I hate is the perk system. The perk system should not exist. It is useless. There is no reason to change it, and I know Infinity Ward is not going to go back on it because they never listen to the community about what's wrong with their game. Perk system, it should have never been in the game. Also, that combined with the fact that Dead Silence is not a perk. Why is Dead Silence not a perk? You can make it the ultimate perk, but instead you keep saying that it needs to be a field upgrade so people just can't rush around the map. Just put it as a perk. With how loud the footsteps are in this game, just make it a perk. You don't have to make the footsteps completely silent when someone uses it, but just make it a lot less quieter. That's all you gotta do. I don't understand it. Another thing I don't care for is the maps. The maps aren't horrible, but they're not that great either. I do like the Grand Prix map and the farm map, but other than that, I don't really care about a lot of the other maps. I feel like there's too many places to hide, and I feel like sometimes the layout and the flow of the map is messed up with how they design stuff. If we had a working mini-map, I could get a better sense of the flow of the map, but you know, they're not going to change that. Also, there's no prestige system in this game, and that is stupid. I do not like the seasonal prestige. Cold War didn't do it that bad, but I prefer the old prestige system. Another complaint is the UI. I think everybody has this complaint. The UI is trash. I think it got leaked that the person that made the UI was someone who worked for Hulu, which it makes sense. It looks like something for an iPad or something. It is horrendous, and I know they're going to be changing it soon, but let's just cross our fingers that they don't make it any worse. Another thing I have experienced with this game, and I don't know if anybody else is experiencing it, but I have an issue with the grenade indicators. There's been multiple times when someone throws a grenade at me, and the grenade indicator will not pop up until the very last second that I'll die. And it's the same thing with drill charges and all of the other grenades. I don't understand it. My friends have the same issue too. And we know that the grenade is not cooked because you can see the grenade fall, but you don't get a grenade indicator until the very last second. So I don't know if that's just an issue with us or if that's an actual issue with the game. Now let's get into some of the things I like about the multiplayer. I really like the camo system. The camo system is absolutely perfect, and the fact that you can earn camos for a weapon and have those go across every single weapon, I love that. That is such a nice change. So bravo, that was beautiful. I like how the game feels. It feels really nice to play. The guns feel good. The movement feels good, except for slide. The slide is useless, but other than that, the movement feels so nice. Graphics are amazing. The sound design is amazing. I like how you get attachments, and I like how you progress through the weapons. I think that's very cool, how it's like a little tree and you keep going. I enjoy that. It gives a lot more variety to the game. I didn't like it at first in the beta because I was very confused, but now that the full game's out, I actually do like it a lot. I like the third person mode. That's very nice. And I think that's all the likes I have about the game. This multiplayer game is not my thing. I prefer Treyarch's way of doing multiplayer. So that's pretty much the main reason why I do not like this game. I hated Modern Warfare 2019. This is a lot better, but still not that great to me. I prefer the traditional arcadey style Call of Duty where it's fun, where it takes skill to play. This Call of Duty doesn't feel like it takes any skill to play. All you have to do is sit down a hallway or slowly peek and aim through every single corner and you'll be fine. You'll be excelling in the game. Even with all the complaints I have with the game, ultimately I am enjoying the game. I think it is fun. I think there is a lot of good memories and good times to be had on the game. Do I think it is a perfect game? No. Do I think it's heavily flawed? Yes. But do I think it's a bad game? No, I think it's down the road. I think it is a mid Call of Duty. Alright, so let's get into the campaign. I'm not going to talk too much about this one because I'm going to try not to spoil the campaign. But overall, I did enjoy it. The story is really good. Yeah, the campaign's just good. There are some really awesome gameplay aspects in the campaign, especially in the mission alone. Once you get to that mission, you will completely understand what I'm talking about. But it is a really cool campaign. The stories are good. All the characters are just awesome. They did a really good job with it. A few complaints I have with it. I do not like the armored enemies. I think they ruin the game sometimes. I've had a lot of bugs with the campaign. I've had one where I swim up into the air. Not even joking. I had one where I was swimming in the air. I had one where I couldn't turn. I had multiple instances where I was locked into spawn to where as soon as I spawned in, I would die. Or I'd get spawned into an area where it's pretty much impossible to get past without doing something that you're not supposed to do. So yeah, it was annoying, but overall the campaign is good. In my opinion, I wouldn't say it's nearly as good as the original Modern Warfare 2 because I just prefer the original trilogy anyway, but it is still really good and I highly recommend it. And I will just say Ghost as a character is so much better than any of the characters so far. Changed my mind. Last and certainly least, we have Spec Ops. MW2 and MW3 have amazing Spec Ops, especially MW2. I actually went and 3-starred all of them not too long ago and had a blast doing it. I replay them all the time, but for some reason, Infinity Ward cannot get the game mode right anymore. Like, we don't need to be in this gigantic open world doing mundane tasks. You can make it so much more simple and it'd be so much more fun. For instance, in Modern Warfare 2, there is a Spec Ops mission to where you only have rocket launchers versus 10 juggernauts, and it is a blast to play. There's also another one where you're on a bridge and you have to just go to the other side of the bridge, but it's fun. Also, you could change the difficulty and it was really fun going for the veteran runs on it. But in this one, there's not really any fun to be had. The first mission wasn't that bad and the second one sucked. I absolutely hated the second one. It was not fun. All you did was go to 4 SAM sites and you don't even have to kill any enemies. You just run through, place it, and go away. That's all you have to do. And it's in a big, giant open world, so a lot of the time you're just driving a car. It's not fun. I haven't played the third one yet because, I don't know, I just haven't felt like it. But yeah, it is disappointing. It's not nearly as good as it was in MW2. I wish they could just get it right. Ultimately, I'd give this game a 6 out of 10. I think it could become a lot better once they add more content and more updates to it. And if they did actually change some of the complaints I had with the game, then it would be much higher. But for now, it's a C-tier Call of Duty. Would I recommend it? Sure, I'd recommend it. If you like Modern Warfare 2019, you'll probably like the game. If you're a big COD fan, you'll probably enjoy it somewhat. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your opinions on the game down in the comments section down below. Let's not have any super heated debates. Let's just have it calm and collected. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? All right, peace out.